Good afternoon. It's April 22nd, 2003, and I'm your host, John Newquist, for the Wall Street Weekly Wrap-Up, and it's been an interesting week. We can't get any more exciting than NVDA reaching another new high, coming back a little bit by Friday, but look at this wedge upward. Holy smokes. Everybody wants to get in on NVIDIA. It's got AI chip demand that's out of sight. I saw somebody saying some of these AI chips are selling for 40,000 a pop, and you need thousands of them for a big data center. Thousands. Do that math. Wow. Shocked by the pricing power of NVIDIA's artificial intelligence semiconductors. Okay, so I mean that's good. Oh, let's go back to LMT. Lockheed Martin, it beat by 55 cents. That's a big beat. It hit the high. You can see it went almost at the 500 level, which is the previous high. Bounced back a little bit lower, but that's okay. We like, that nice upward wedge, and hopefully it'll break up above it, The reaffirmed guidelines. I think it's going to be defense. I mean, geez, they got another $2 billion order for the Patriots, and other systems. Stats of the week, the 2 years still above 4%. That's good because it was down in the threes, remember. Oil below $80. I'm sure people over there in OPEC are saying, well, how could this happen? China's coming back. The oil's going down. We cut production by, 1 million barrels a day, and it's going down. Natural gas, it's at a multi-year low. And I show the XLF, the banking sector, because look at this roller coaster. Holy smokes. This is not what you want to have when you have a stock. I mean, look at these 3 peaks up there, 2 bottoms. Wow. Well, I think it's good. I mean, you got to remember, they get to borrow, money at, the Fed rates and sell it, and keep that high interest. And you put the deposits in, what do you get? 0.5%, 1% even, maybe? The metals are going up. Gold went back down below 2,000, but we did hit the high for a while. So go through the heat map. Wow, look at this. The Nasdaq. Well, we're only 3% off the high for the Nasdaq. We were at 10% at the end of the quarter. Nasdaq, S&P was at 7%, so we're 3% above it. We should still be doing better than that because we got the high semiconductors in there. And if you look at the stuff, what was hot? Amazon, Walmart, Coca-Cola, Home Depot, and a bunch of medical stocks and stuff. So, your big ones, Microsoft, Apple, not so good. Google down for the thing. So we added more Google, and we'll talk about that later. Tesla, oh my God, we had this thing, we sold it at 200, and it's down to 167. And it was like one day the worst performer in the S&P 500. The cut in the prices cuts the margin, which means there's less profit, and people are upset. I think he wants to get and dominate the EV sale, which is only 6% of all the markets in the United States. Only 6 out of every 100 is an EV vehicle, but they might get up higher. I don't know. When I buy one, then I'll probably be the last of the crowd, and we'll be at probably 75% EV, but who knows? Procter & Gamble, I thought it was a pretty good share. They make a lot of money. Sales were up 4%. That's pretty good for food products that are supposed to be cutting back on a fresh and fear. And, another good chart. I like uptrends. That's what you want to have. And, are you buying an uptrend? No, you're going to be buying by the peaks. So, maybe try to see if it comes back down a little bit. But, the market liked the news. Holy smokes, it was good. Disney, thousands laid off. Still doesn't move the stock. Governor wants no special tax district. Doesn't move the stock. It is in an uptrend. If you start thinking about it, this thing got down to $80, $85. And, yeah, it's down from 115, but, it's an uptrend. And that's when you have to start thinking about it. A lot of charts. Look at all these charts, intersecting lines and stuff, But the main trend, it is up. If you're going to get into it, you think Disney's going to go back up to 130? Not so bad. SQM, I can't pronounce it, but it's out of Chile. It's the lithium stock. 30% of all the lithium comes out of Chile, Indonesia, Mexico, things like that. And they're going to nationalize it. There are people telling me that this thing could be worthless in a week. Worthless. So if you got out, that's lucky. This is not going to be a good thing. It was in a downtrend. That's your first clue that maybe we would have been out of it. But we'll see. We added Google. Google, it's a slight uptrend. Again, another stock. It's been taking a beating. It got up to, about 110, then came back to 105. And You know, again, I think it's, you know, they're all saying, well, search. I mean, Google's 90+% of the search dollars. I mean, it's not like it's a little bit, you know, Bing is like 3-4%. I mean, you know, yes, they're worried about it. You know, yes, if it gets below 90%. But there's other things, you know, there's the Pixel phone, there's Google TV, so on and so on. And I really think their AI is not that bad. You know, I think they're going to come up with it, and it will be not as good as OpenAI's ChatGPT, but it'll be good enough that you can work it. So looks good. I think we had a good week. You know, it could be worse. I mean, a lot of people had a bad week, and so we don't want to laugh at them, but we just kind of laughed because we could have had a tougher week. We did good. We'll see you next week. Thank you for showing up.